Ladies and gentlemen, Big Four Boys, episode 20. I used to go into bars at the age of 20. We're hanging, we're chilling. Alec, how are we?
We're doing good. We're COVID free, right? You're COVID free?
COVID free? Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken a test, but I've told people that I'm COVID free. Here's a quick thing for you. This is off the cuff. I didn't plan this, but I was,
I'm negative. I'm negative.
ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
Gonna get myself in trouble here, but I went to a New Year's Eve party, and some people are so nuts with the shit. They're like, we walk in and everyone's going, "Have you all been boosted? Is everyone boosted?" They're freaking out, and I haven't been, but I just lied and told them I had.
Oh my. Are you an anti-vaxxer?
No, dude, I've got the two shots. I just don't have the third. I keep giving Pfizer the money, but that was a cute little lie that I did, and we'll see. I don't have COVID, so everyone's fine. But uh,
Yet.
yeah, we'll see what happens. It's been quite a while since then, but I do have herpes, so that got passed along.
Got it. Good to know.
Yeah.
On a similar note, I actually know like 15 to 20 people at least that have tested positive in the past week.
Jesus.
None that I've been in contact with, but just some friends, and then they text me, "Hey, I'm positive, I'm quarantining," and stuff like that. All in the Los Angeles area. So folks in LA, watch out. Just there's a
Yeah.
lot, and the thing is, not a lot of people are like, not a lot of these cases are reported because either it's like at home tests like this.
Right.
I keep making Abbott richer. Each one of these tests is sending me back $7 freaking. I don't know why I'm taking these tests. I feel like a schmuck. You know what? I'm not. I just bought 2 tests, by the way, before we even started the show. I was showing you,
Yeah.
and I feel so lucky to buy this test.
Why
Can
are
you
you
believe
buying
that?
the test? Do you feel shitty right now? Are you going to see somebody? Like, what's the?
No. I'm not buying it for myself as much as I'm buying it for maybe folks in my family, because the problem is these tests are so hard to come by. It's like winning a lot. It's almost like getting a PS5. These tests,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Like all the drugstores around me are sold out. Um,
Yeah.
I feel blessed that I was able to buy these 2 tests right now.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Speaking of the PS5 thing, real quick, I saw a tweet today that said that Shaq bought 1,000 PS5s and a bunch of other stuff and donated them to this middle school or this elementary school. And every comment on the post was like, "So this motherfucker's the reason I can't get a PS5." So he just bought. Where did he find 1,000 PS5s?
Yeah, what
My
the hell? Like,
question.
I don't know. Does he have like a connect with one of these retailers? Does he own one of these retailers? I
I don't know.
believe it.
Yeah, what are we doing giving it to a bunch of these middle schoolers? Give it to the 30-year-old dude who drinks Mountain Dew. Like, these kids don't need that. They still can get outside and, get a hobby.
Actually, recently my brother-in-law got a PS5. But my question is, like, what's the need with the PS5? There's really no games for a PS5. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what the whole like demand is and what the craze is. Um,
I've never been really a video game guy when we're kind of looping between COVID and PS5s, but like at the peak of pandemic, everyone was saying, dude, get a gaming system. We're all playing. Some of my loser friends were like, hop online with us. We'll do this. And then you could just sell it when you're done. But
that's
no,
that's
now,
true, by the way. PS4 prices, you're not gonna believe this. A PS4 now is selling like $100 above like retail. Like a new PS4, obviously, but like used ones are going for the same as they were bought. It's kind of crazy.
and it's so,
PS4. I'm not even saying the PS5.
I know.
PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why? Yeah, why buy that? You could just get an NFT and look at that. So I don't know. It makes no sense.
I'm with you. I'm with you, man. There are some really cool NFTs that are out there. Let's put our money in it, folks,
Hmm.
because the
Yeah,
stocks keep falling. So fuck it.
yeah. I got to get crypto and all that the metaverse. Yeah, there's all this cool stuff coming out.
Yeah.
All
Cash
right, dude.
money.
Let's go to we're talking COVID tests and STD tests, but let's talk NFL. Antonio Brown, is it CTE? Does he just have an attitude problem? He's got nice abs and a great
I
body.
don't know what happened. I'm so confused. I was watching the Red Zone channel live when it happened. I just didn't understand what happened. And still no one's explained to me what's happened. I don't get
Yeah.
it.
Well, I didn't understand. It's funny, the I didn't watch that game, but I saw the first post I saw wasn't even a video of it. It was just a photo of him shirtless in the end zone, and the pants were kind of darkish, so I thought he was just naked at first. I was like, did this dude go streaking at a different game? I thought maybe he was in the crowd. I don't know what happened there, but we saw the clips. Apparently, it had something to do with his incentives. If he caught another TD, he would have made 300K
Yeah,
more.
but he has an extra game. Like the game
Yeah,
wasn't over. Like I don't get it. He has
yeah,
a game and a half to go.
yeah. And now he has, a whole career is over. But
So wait, you're saying that it's because of the incentives? Is that what like I
that
thought?
I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the actual truth is, but that's what people were speculating. They were saying it was either another touchdown or I think maybe a couple more receptions or something, but
Yeah,
they took him out, and so he was just pissed and he said, all right, I'm done. And in the clip, you see Mike Evans kind of going up to him beforehand, and AB is just still yelling. And then for whatever reason, Mike Evans just walks away. And that's when AB just starts ripping his clothes off. You think maybe if someone was closer to him and stayed with him, he would have kept his composure. But instead, he just, went naked.
yeah. I mean, I guess that's a solution to the problem. I guess that's his way of saying that I'm not a book anymore publicly. Like I'm done with you guys. Like he took the jersey off him. Um, I mean, maybe he's a symbolic guy. He's a romantic, emotional guy, obviously, and that's his way of dealing with problems. I mean, as Tom Brady said, all the best and good luck to him. Tom Brady didn't seem to be too mad at him. I don't think he'll get another job at the NFL. I think that's it for him. Because he's 33 anyways, right? He's done.
He's pretty old. Yeah, I mean, he's ain't in your if you're in your 30s, you're a bag of bones. But
And then if I mean, unless you're Tom Brady when you're 44 and you're still
that's true. He looks cute. But could you imagine if we did that in our jobs? You just walk out, and as you're quitting a job on the spot, you just start ripping the polo off, like you start taking the
I'm
jeans
done with it.
off.
Hey, if I had a body like Antonio, maybe I would, man. If I had a
Yeah,
body like AB, yeah. Maybe maybe he just wants the people to see it. He's like, hey, I'm working out.
I think he
No,
wanted to show off for sure. It was funny seeing Arians in the Bruce Arians because he's a no bullshit guy, Bruce Arians. Anyway,
yeah. He's an old guy, by the way. He's like an
yeah, oh
old
yeah,
guy. Yeah. And he
yeah,
shows his age.
yeah. There was a Hard Knocks of the Cardinals when he was the coach of them, and yeah, like his wife is probably in a home or something. Like yeah, they're old.
Yeah. Does he live in a nursing home, by the way? Like, does he live in his own home or
I don't know. I saw Kane at some practice, but who knows?
like did they mash up the food for him, you think? Like he
Yeah,
can't
yeah, vegetable. Um,
yeah. I'm shocked he had COVID last week. I mean, knock on wood, he was able to make a recovery. I thought it was a done deal.
Yeah, yeah, who knows? But in the press conference, anyways, he said immediately it was just like, yeah, he's not on our team anymore. I'm sure that was his decision. I don't know. I don't know what AB's thought process was. Like, he's obviously pissed and it's in the moment, and he's has half a brain now. But I don't know if he
Maybe he's like this
was
team
that
isn't
his way
gonna.
of quitting too. AB was he like, all right, I'm done, like
Maybe he's
officially.
like this team isn't gonna win a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna get my bonus. Even though it seemed, I mean, even though he was like one touchdown, three receptions or something, and like 100 yards away from winning, like getting this $1 million bonus, he's like, maybe I'm not, I'm out of the running for the bonus. This team ain't winning a Super Bowl. I've seen this team. They're losing to the fucking Jets. He's like, if this team is losing to the Jets, what the hell? Like, we're not in 2 weeks. What are we gonna be doing? And he's like, F it. Let me get some more off, some weeks off.
Mhm.
Looking for
Yeah,
vacation. Maybe, he has a big vacation plan or something.
I think it was a vacation plan, and he was at the Nets game the next day. Did
Yeah.
you see that? Yeah,
It was
maybe
when in New York. Yeah.
I saw. So I'm not going to take credit for this, but someone was saying that he probably just left because he needed to get the last minute courtside seats.
Yeah.
So he was just rushing to the box office, before everything closed.
By the way, isn't he unvaccinated?
Yeah, yeah, he had
How
like
did he
big.
how did he get to the game? Because don't the Brooklyn
Oh,
Nets require you to be vaccinated to go to the game?
he probably showed him that fake card he showed the NFL.
Yeah, he's
Like, you think the dude at the front desk was really like, oh yeah, this is fake? Like, no, they don't care.
you think they bought it even though it's like a big thing that it's known that he was like fake vaccinated?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they're just some security that didn't know who he was. It's hard with that the chain he was wearing and everything. He made it known he was famous with that
And
out.
like, and him posting it, does no one say, "Hey, by the way, dude, you're not back." Like, I didn't see one person comment saying, "Hey,
Yeah,
by the way, aren't you unvaccinated? Like, how'd you get into the game?"
yeah, that's such a good point. Yeah, I didn't even think about. No one thought
Do you
about.
think this guy's just flashing that fake vaccination card and just getting away with it?
Why might as well. I mean, we're both doing that, so it works.
God damn, man. This AB, man, this guy is something else. I
And
mean,
it's-
Kyrie's not playing. Why doesn't Kyrie get his hands on one of these fake vaccination cards? Is my question.
yeah,
I
that's a
mean, the
good point.
penalty isn't
Yeah.
severe. It's only 3 weeks if you
Hmm.
get caught.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you might as well do it. I don't know. It's so nuts. And I don't know. Do we want to do the rest of NFL stuff? Because I know we do the same bullshit with NBA. It's always just, the same
Nah,
players.
I'm tired of talking about Kyrie. Even though today is his day back,
Yeah.
f him. We're done. We're done with you, Kyrie.
The only thing I wanted to say to that is it's so nuts watching just the KD and Harden interviews where they're like, man, we're so glad he's back. It's good to have him. We know he loves the game. It's wild that I don't know. And
They
this is
have to, man. They have to, though.
yeah, but this is where the you debate health and everything, and he has his own morals and stuff. But you'd think if you loved the game that much, you would sacrifice other things to be able to play the full season. I don't know.
Look, I'm 100% with you. But I know what KD and Harden are doing. It's a lose-lose whatever they do. If they talk shit
Yeah.
about him, people will be like, "Oh, these guys are awful teammates," and then Kyrie's going to be pissed at you. It
Mhm.
definitely you're going to have to like just whatever. You're going to lose with the media no matter what. But it's better as long as you have a good relationship with Kyrie, I guess. So that's what they're
Yeah.
doing.
That's a good point, and you're right. As the media, we're both the media. I was just
I
talking.
ain't the media. You might be the media, cousin Eddie, but I'm a
Yeah.
non-media member. By the way, don't you hate those guys in the media who say they're not the media and talk shit about the media? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, like most podcasts do that, but
Not like
then
me,
some
but
news.
I'm talking about actual media guys. Actual people that you actually listen to. That oh, the media is always like drumming up. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
you are the media.
right. Yeah, and they discuss the same shit. They talk about vaccination stuff. They talk about racist cases and everything. They're discussing all the same controversial shit with their own spin, where they read one headline,
Yeah.
regurgitate everything. They do everything that these sites on TV do as
And
well.
they're like, "Oh yeah, the media," and then to talk shit about the media. I'm like, "Bro, you are the media." I hate it. I get so
Yeah,
annoyed. Anyways, but
yeah.
I'm not the media, folks.
Fair enough. I
Yeah,
might be. All
cousin
right.
Eddie is cousin Eddie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He has
Cousin
merch.
is.
He has merch. He has a cameo. He's definitely the media.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else, dude.
Oh,
Well, let's talk.
can we talk about? Can we talk about? The Bengals' big game against the Chiefs. Did you watch that game, by the way,
I saw the second half.
last Sunday?
Yeah.
You watched that like the last 2 minutes where the Bengals had the ball on like the 2 yard line, and it was like fourth down, and they were trying to decide what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I, they got so lucky because
Yeah. Otherwise,
they
you'd
had
be
like
fucked.
two, huh? Yeah, they had two fourth down plays, and both were complete shit. It was just first of all, I thought they would run it because they have Joe Mixon. They did not run it. And then the second, it was like I don't know. It was just really shitty. It was a really shitty plan to go two fourth downs in a row, and then they got bailed out by whatever pass interference, and then it was first down, and then they won.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is cool though to watch kind of the passing of like Patrick Mahomes got paid and he's just kind of done now. He doesn't really care about sports anymore. But it's cool to see Burrow pass him as probably the best QB.
Are we going with that right now?
I'd
Are we
say
saying
Burrow or Baker. Yeah.
oh Baker? No, but all jokes aside, Baker. Poor. I mean, I don't know what his deal is. The guy's playing injured. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you if he's not good or if he's good. Like, I think this guy playing injured really like hurt his own stock. Like, note to self, note to any of these athletes from now on, by the way,
Right.
you're not going to have any of these athletes play injured because they saw what happened to Baker this year. This guy lost probably $100 million by playing injured and toughing it out. Because the stats back him up, by the way. Like the first 2 games, he was like, I think he was completing like 82% of his passes, which was very nice. And then after the injury, he was like completing. I think he's been completing like 57% of his passes.
Damn. Yeah.
So I mean, and he played some like the first 2 weeks he had like Chiefs, I think. So it's not like he didn't have like a real team. So I really think he hurt himself.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a part of it is the injuries. The other part is just not being good at football. Like I think those two in combination make it tough to get
I
extended.
mean, yeah, I'm with you because this guy, even when he was healthy, he couldn't lead like a fourth quarter like comeback play. You know, like even like Tony Romo and Derek Carr, who were like always hated, they were always good at like those 2-minute drives or whatever, like the game winning drive. Like like Baker, he's not even good at that. Like the guy can't.
Right.
He has so many opportunities to win the games, and he just never comes through in that like that 2-minute drill.
I don't know where it transitioned to me not liking him. When he was at Oklahoma, I sort of rooted for him because he was the walk-on guy and he put the flag in Ohio State's, center of the field. That was kind of badass. But I don't know if it was him being number 1 overall or him fighting with Colin Cowherd, who Cowherd is always, right about his statements and stuff. That's where I kind of flipped, and I'm not a huge fan of him anymore. Maybe it's the progressive commercials. I kind of like State Farm more, but I don't know what caused me to not support him. But I just don't. I'm not really a fan. I'm not rooting for him anymore.
Oh man, was it State Farm? Are you just a progressive? Does he do progressive insurance
He
or
does
State?
progressive, I think. State Farm is Mahomes, who I also don't like, and Rodgers, who I
So maybe it's just guys who sell you car insurance or home insurance you don't really like.
Yeah, but Rodgers was a part of
CP3,
State Farm.
Cliff Paul.
I don't mind Cliff
You
or
don't mind Cliff
Chris.
or Chris.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, where are you? You hate Baker too. A lot of people do.
No, I mean now people hate him so much I kind of like him.
Okay.
I'm like, everyone hates him. I'm like, I want to give the guy love right now. I mean, isn't that what we do? By the way, we build someone up. Like we build him up. We built him up all throughout the college football, and then his first year, and then boom. These past 2 years, everyone's been tearing him down, and and every American loves a good comeback story, man. And I'm still rooting for Tim Tebow's comeback, by the way. I'm rooting hard.
Yeah, I hope he makes the Mets and becomes a good baseball player.
No, I want him back in the NFL. I want him back in the NFL. I'm rooting hard for that comeback. Call me a typical cliche man, but
yeah.
I might come back.
He was great. I mean, he should play fullback at least, but I don't know.
Play something. Should play something.
Yeah,
but he's doing fine. He has his whole show or whatever. He's doing fine.
Yeah.
Baker, I think he'll probably get traded. What do you think?
Yeah, well, he's not going to get that max or that extension or whatever you call it. He'll. What do you think happens? He doesn't get the Trubisky treatment, does he? Do you think where he'll be?
No, I think he deserves another. I think he deserves another year to start, just somewhere else. The hard thing is like he's gone through like 3 coaches, and at some point you can't say it's like, hey, strategy. And he had like a really good offensive line,
right?
And
he has
really
such a good setup. Yeah, he has such an ideal situation. Why don't they run the ball more too?
They run the ball a ton, dude. It's just like
I don't know. I see a ton of stuff where people are like, feed Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's gotten 10 carries this game. What the fuck is happening? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like you could say right now he doesn't deserve another chance, and I could say, yeah, you're right. But the other part of me is like, this guy was playing injured, right?
Yeah,
But I think that the Browns have a definite right to say we're done with you because this year they come in with like this star-studded offense and like a really decent defense, and I thought they were playoff contenders for sure, and now they're mathematically
absolutely.
eliminated from the NFL playoffs.
Yeah,
Especially with like the expanded playoffs, it's pretty shit. Like I say get rid of him, but then the other question is who do you bring in?
yeah.
Who
Well,
who do
yeah,
you who do you bring in? Do you draft someone or who like are there going to be eligible QBs to be traded this year?
um, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe get Spencer Rattler from Oklahoma. Yeah, yeah. You want to draft Oklahoma
Sam
QB?
Darnold?
Is the
You
thing.
take a chance on Sam Darnold?
You could get Sammy D. I don't know who else is out there. Maybe the
Uh,
Chiefs deal Mahomes. I don't know what
Nick
the
Foles?
Big Dick. Yeah,
Trubisky? Do you bring in Trubisky?
yeah. See, at this point, I don't even know if you can find
Case
better.
Keenum? You just start Case Keenum? Oh, what about Kirk Cousins?
That could be something. We had that theory last week. The unvaxxed players are better. So maybe that's something. Uh, but dude, I don't know.
Or Aaron Rodgers' contract is up. What if you just go all in on Aaron Rodgers?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Would Aaron Rodgers do it if his team is the best in the NFL right now?
Aren't they trying to get rid of him? Aren't the Packers? They're sick of his antics and all that.
Dude, what do you mean? Why would what?
He's incredible. No,
So they
no.
could start Jordan Love?
Well, I don't know. He's incredible, but yeah, when they drafted
Jordan
Love,
Love's a
they
shithead. Did you see that game against the Chiefs? The guy couldn't pass to
yeah,
like
terrible.
5 yards out, beyond
Yeah,
5 yards.
where is the love? Yeah, he was awful.
Yeah,
But
I think that was the reason. By the way, Aaron Rodgers like got COVID. He was probably like, "Fuck it, I want this kid to start, and I want him to shit the bed on national TV,
yeah,
and then they're gonna want me so bad."
yeah. But maybe that was just their strategy was we'll draft this guy and light a little fire under his dick so he'll pick it up. But I don't know. I we talked about me now hating Baker. I'm the opposite on Rodgers, and it doesn't have to do with the fucking vaccine stuff. It's just that he now makes way more like he'll go on Pat McAfee's show every week. He goes on like Barstool's
Yeah,
Pardon My Take.
the
He's
guy
a
has nothing.
likable
The guy
guy. I
has
used to
nothing.
hate
The
him.
guy has nothing better to do. He's like this 38-year-old guy, doesn't have a wife, doesn't have kids, which is like almost crazy and sacrilegious in the NFL. Like in the NFL, I think to get drafted, I think you need to get married or like to have a kid or something. Like owners and GMs love it because they're like, oh, this guy's grounded and shit.
Yeah, he's not gonna
Uh,
be in the club, with Herbie
yeah, exactly. And this guy is
ATV.
not. I
Yeah.
think he has like a long, like Shailene Woodley is engaged or something, the actress, whatever. But anyway, this guy is like always watching, from what I've heard, like ESPN or something, or like he's always like watching like NFL talk and when his name gets brought up, he's like,
He's like the NFL. He's the NFL's KD,
yeah, exactly. He's exactly NFL's KD.
right?
Yes.
Just always checking on what's being said.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty yeah, I'm pretty sure he has like probably a few burner accounts on like Twitter, just
probably.
like like giving himself like love and retweets and shit.
Yeah, yeah. He seems like a wacky, weird guy, but I don't mind him. Yeah, he's a hell of a player
Is he
too.
your MVP?
Yeah, yeah.
Really this year?
Despite what the Chicago shithead said, which we talked about that beforehand, but there's one voter who doesn't want to give Aaron Rodgers an MVP vote because
What was
he
his name again, by the way? Here, let me give you his name.
Raj, some Indian guy, right? He's
No,
white.
no.
He's
Hub
white.
Arkush. Hub Arkush. By the way, this guy is a white guy. But
He
for
sounds like he owns a curry joint, but he's
no, Hub Arkush is as white as they come, man.
yeah. But
I
he's
don't
not voting for Rodgers because Aaron was basically because he's unvaccinated. And I forgot to mention this to you earlier, but there's a vid today of Rodgers reacting to it where he called the reporter a bum. He was just like, yeah, that guy's a bum.
Yeah, and see, that's another fucking thing. Like, this guy is so into that. Like, I feel like another guy would have said, "Oh, yeah, I don't care. Like, let the haters talk." This guy is so into that shit. Aaron Rodgers, like, he's like lives and breathes all this BS.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like that. I like that he's into the league. I like that he's really into the game. You know, everyone was worried at the beginning of the year that this guy's more into Jeopardy and like his acting career or whatever. But no, this makes me like him more. I'm with you that he's just like ripping guys, that he's really into this stuff, and you know that's where I want my star player to be, right?
Yeah.
If
You
he's
want him to
making
be super into it for sure.
if he's
Yeah.
making 40 mil, I want this guy to live and breathe NFL. Unlike some people,
A lot of players. Yeah.
cough cough LeBron.
Yeah. Cough, cough, Braun. Okay, dude. Wait. So we talked about that. There's that guy who won't vote Rodgers for the vax stuff. Real quick, I know we're flipping and flopping between football and basketball here, but you mentioned making all this money and being distracted. Should we talk about Tristan Thompson nutting in women? Is that a cool thing to discuss?
I don't even know anything about it. All I know is every week I read in some article that he has a new kid or something, like with someone else.
Yeah, well, he just keeps cheating, and the apologies are always
Who's
funny.
he cheating on anymore? Is it still on Chloe?
Yeah, well, I think so. They have 2 kids together, so
Yeah, but I don't think are they still? They're not together, are they?
I,
Wait,
I
I
don't know.
got.
I don't know why else he would. Sorry, my phone's blown up. This is annoying as
Oh,
hell.
look at you. Are those cameo requests, brother?
Yeah, all business ones. But all right.
Wow, that should be like a cash register sound. By the way,
I
can
need
you
to
change
learn.
your?
I need to learn how to disable these damn notifications on my computer because this is ridiculous. I need to
Can,
text these friends and tell them to fuck off.
yeah, friends. Oh,
Yeah,
no, don't
well,
bullshit us. Don't
and the
bullshit us.
Camco people.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, TT, he got a big contract once on Cleveland, but
Yeah, he did. I mean, he
he's
has to
hooking
because
up
he has
with
to pay
women.
all this child support.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think if you were in that situation, like we talked about earlier, a coach wants a guy who's married early and he's going to be focused on the game, but if you were that rich and you just had that much money and access to whoever, like what do you think would happen? Do you think your life would spiral? I don't know if I could be as disciplined as a Tom Brady is. That seems pretty tough.
But is Tom Brady, by the way, disciplined?
I mean, he's got a wife and kids, and he's focused. He's not in the club, I don't think.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be in the club. That's like if you're on Tom Brady's or LeBron's level, like the club is your house essentially, right? Like Tristan Thompson is not on their level. You know, he needs to be in the club. Like a Dwight Howard right now needs to be in the club. By the way, Dwight Howard, another guy who's like I think like 10 kids, like from 10 different ones.
Probably. Yeah, I think he was sexually attracted to trans people. There was some rumor about
Hey, that's
that.
fine. You know,
That that's
we
totally
support.
fine.
Yeah, we're okay with yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that dude is I don't know what his social life is like. It's got to be nuts. But dude, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I was in Tristan's situation, I'd probably be, horsing around, but who knows? Who are
I,
we to judge?
I look. I mean, yeah, I would be too. But I mean, the thing is, he has like Khloe Kardashian. Like, I mean, I don't know. At that point,
You'd think you'd settle. Yeah.
yeah, I settle, quote unquote. I'd be happy to
Settle
settle.
down, I should say.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know the type of ego this guy has. Probably in his head, he's like, or I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I mean, if I have Khloe Kardashian at home, I think I'm doing okay. Like I'm okay. I don't need to. I don't need to be looking around at the club.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah, the apologies are just so fucking funny. How he like keeps doing it. He keeps, and what's hilarious too is how, like he knew that he had cheated, and then this woman, he took a paternity test to find out if he was that, and then once it was positive, that's when he apologized. It's like so you already had slept with this woman, but you're like, I'll wait for the apology till it's true
They
that
couldn't prove it.
kid
They
is
couldn't
fine.
prove it. They couldn't prove it until.
I guess, yeah, but it's oh my,
Okay.
What a
I
life, dude.
I know. I just yeah.
Hmm.
I yeah.
Um,
I I don't know what to say about this guy, but good thing he had that big Cleveland contract that he didn't deserve because like 90% of it is going to child support. By the way, which is not tax deductible. And for those folks who need their taxes done, please call Kelsey Group CPA,
wow,
kelseygroup.com. Um,
plug.
here to do your taxes for less than TurboTax.
Hell yeah. We'll have Jamie throw up the graphic of your stuff and everything.
Can
And
Jamie do that?
yeah,
It's purple, folks. Look, we're not on Cousin Eddie's level with merch and cameos and but we're just trying to do taxes one person at a time at a price cheaper than TurboTax live. That is, yes.
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, go get those taxes done or don't do them. The Wesley Snipes route. But yeah, whatever you want to.
By the way, I'm talking to our boy Garrett because I know he's the type of guy who gets his taxes done.
Yes.
And Garrett, get your taxes done for a price lower than TurboTax with a real
Yep.
CPA. Contact your boy.
Yep. Hit
Yeah.
up Alec, ditch the H&R Block or whatever it is. All right, dude, we're on the accounting topic. So let's discuss this. It's the 3-year anniversary, basically, of us starting training together.
Oh,
Us
dude.
us really interacting for the first because we've touched on this before in an episode, in the back in the 70s, but we we kind of like interacted during the internship. We, kissed in Florida or whatever.
But we
But
were in different divisions. I was in
yeah,
entertainment. You were in financial sector or something.
yeah,
And we
whatever
were like,
it is.
it's like people from different states, or like, no, you know what? A better comparison would be people from different dormitories, right?
Yes,
Right. Yeah,
yes,
that's a good one. Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all go to the same school, but you're just not in the
yeah,
same.
different
Yeah.
bunk beds. Yep.
Yeah.
Dude. So, but it's the 3-year of us doing training. I don't know how we want to roll this out to the folks. Do we want to talk about how shitty trainings are? Do we want to talk about client interaction? I don't. We discussed this a little beforehand, but now I'm kind of not sure where to go with it.
All right. For the folks who are training now in the January run, actually, yeah, it happens right now.
It's right.
Actually, it starts tomorrow, right? It starts on a Thursday.
Yeah, I think it did for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is perfectly in time for them. We're recording this on Wednesday, January 5. But good luck to you guys. Your training is actually real. The people who do their training in September, from what I heard, it's kind of like a joke. It's not stressful, and the days are a lot lighter and a lot shorter. But for our January folks, they jam pack I think 2 weeks of September training into 1 week for you guys, and it's full like 8 to 9 hour days. It's really not a joke. I think they did one happy hour for us, which was kind of cool at like some sports bar, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
they
don't know
did.
what they'll do for you guys now due to COVID.
Yeah, are they?
So
I was gonna ask, are they in person or is
no, they're all virtual.
it's
Training's
all
virtual. Yeah,
virtual?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be better by the way. You just put it on mute and do your thing.
Yeah. No, I would mute it. I'd have sports or UJIS open and you just have your own stuff going on. Whereas
Yeah.
some trainers blabbering away. I used to, dude, because I remember we had the nicest lady. I think her name was like Mari or something, short Asian
Oh
gal.
yeah, she was very good. She was a good
She,
teacher. Yeah.
she was awesome. I know the folks have no idea what we're referring to. She was dope. I remember in the summer when we had like our 2nd-year training, I had just some
I wasn't there for that,
away.
by the
Yeah, you did not.
way.
But like, is once in a while when you have a shitty training teacher, it's the worst because no one in these trainings wants to do anything. There's no incentive to work hard. Like you're there to kind of fuck around and I think we've talked about this on episodes before, but they throw so much information at you during these trainings.
Especially the January folks, because
Yeah,
they're doing it all in 1 week. Yeah.
they're packing all of it in. They teach you how to use the different databases and basically everything that goes into an audit. And it all just goes in one ear, out the other, because you have no idea what they're referring to. And you have to actually work on an audit itself to get some context for what you're doing. Whereas when you show up to these things, sure, maybe some of you have interned, but you're still
I didn't know what I was doing while I was
right.
there.
You're still special needs, and so it makes no sense for them to roll it out like this. But this is where you take the time to network. If there's a good looking gal at your table, I know it's virtual now, but maybe send an IM.
DM, try to get her Insta. We
Yep.
could talk through, specifically DM us, and we'll tell you guys what to message them, or him or her or them, or Z or whatever they're called nowadays.
Yeah, the White Outburst attraction. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't you find your boyfriend from training?
It was the first audit actually.
Okay, yeah,
Right after training. Yeah.
Yeah. So Alex will. So Alex is a good he's a good reason.
Yes,
he's a good resource.
If you guys need the hookup on men or theys, I'll be here. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll let you know how to maneuver that whole workplace drama and that relationship drama, right? Yeah.
And it is easier than Grindr, actually, the in-person convos.
Will you charge these folks the business rate or the personal rate? Because I know
we'll get personal.
Personal. Wow,
no cash needed. We'll get personal when we meet up.
Okay, nice.
All right. So, besides all the gay stuff that we enjoy,
you enjoy, yep.
Yeah. Well, Big Four Boys wasn't even the name of the podcast. Didn't even come from audit. It was about an orgy we had. But
I was not in that, folks. Boy was in it.
Well, Alec organized it.
Look, I may have organized it for my Brody, but I was not.
You filmed. All right, never mind. Where are we at here? We're off the anal on this conversation. But the trainings are complete BS. Just enjoy. Focus on meeting people, and don't be a dick to your other A1 coworkers.
Don't be that guy.
When it comes to like competitions and stuff, like they'll do like these stupid little games where it's like, guess this audit term, and you're like, oh, risk something. Don't be an ass to the people. Once again, it's virtual, but people in other groups, don't be a dick. Don't show your penis on the.
Dude, I was so I was so competitive because I wanted they promise you free swag, and they don't tell you what the free swag is. And me who was wooed during this internship, I was like, whoa, this PwC, it's a big company, not knowing much, they're gonna throw like some nice shit at us, right? So I'm like, wow, I wonder what the swag is, because they don't tell you. The teachers don't tell you. They just say, we'll give it to you afterwards. It turned out to be like a what was it, like a plastic PwC stress ball, I think, like a PwC pen. So don't stress it, it's all crap. This year they might throw you like a PwC mask or something. So just have a good time, network. Just like, I guess, like when they talk to you about Aura and stuff, maybe listen a little more attentively, because that's what you'll actually be working in. And like when they talk to you about like downloading like some of these stuff, like the applications, again, listen a little more attentively. But beyond that, they should be fine, right?
Yeah, I think they should be fine. There's not much to it. The prizes are fun. I just reminisce on this kid. I'll say his first name. I don't even remember his last name. Do you remember that dude Cole who was at our first training? This dude, who, like the most competitive kid ever. I think Cole. He was from the Denver office.
Mormon?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't Mormon.
Oh, I know that guy. That guy was a kiss ass, right?
Yeah, he wasn't a Mormon. He was a dick.
I remember that guy. That guy was like such a total kiss ass, like competitive jerk. Yeah.
He was pretty smart, but he was just a dickhead to everyone. And but see, folks,
what happened to that guy, by the way? I hated him at the time.
He got fired, apparently. That's because like on my Insta, I used to like we followed each other after that. And like 4 months after we started working, he just had Instagram stories of him in the mountains on like a Wednesday midday. And I thought, all right, this dude got canned. He's gone.
I
And
remember
then,
he thought he was like hot shit because he was like working for Goldman Sachs or something.
yes.
And like we all thought it was like a big thing too. I mean, but like, what does it fucking matter? You're auditing. You're auditing.
Yeah,
I could audit Burger
auditing.
King. It doesn't make a difference. Like,
Right. Yeah. And he had his hairline was receding. Yeah, there were a lot of things.
oh man, yeah, dude, that's a good trip down memory lane. I did not like that guy. He thought he was like
Yeah.
some hot shit.
Yeah. So don't be that guy, folks. Like, don't be the dickhead in training who everyone. It's been 3 years and we're talking about this guy. Like, you don't.
Yeah, and
do
I don't
that.
even remember him that well, but I remember that I didn't like him. So like, you know, like instantly, I could just picture this guy. So folks, don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't. Just relax. Obviously, contribute to the group stuff that you're doing, but don't overly do it.
Don't
On the
overly
flip,
contribute,
on
by the
the
way.
flip side, when I was in the A2 training, which for everyone listening, that's after you've done a full year, you do the second year training, which it's another week of bullshit where you
I was
got,
not there.
yeah, Alec had already jumped ship, uh, pulled a Lincoln Riley. There was a dude in my group who just did absolutely nothing. Like we'd get tasked with a thing and he would just get up, go to the bathroom for 40 minutes and then come back when we had finished the whatever it was we were working on.
Did he do it in a fun way though?
He was not, he had just joined the firm too. He had come from a different big four but he got placed into A2 because I think he had done a year of public. And so he was brand new to the firm and just didn't give a fuck, which I kind of like. But at the same time, when you have all this dumb stuff to do, you kind of want some help.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's funny. That's a good move, man. That guy just
Yeah.
like, you know, fuck
Every
it.
time he would just dip to the bathroom. And I'm pretty sure the teachers or the
Noticed.
instructors ended up talking to him. They went, dude, what are you doing? And he just didn't give a fuck. Because
He's
I
like,
mean, at the end of the day, they're not gonna fire you. Like, who cares?
he just started. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man,
but
that's a good ballsy move. Yeah.
yeah, it's
But don't
good
do
to.
that, folks. Don't do that. Contribute a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying do the whole project, but
Yeah,
contribute your fair share, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I don't know if you had anything else. I kind of reminisce on the women who were in our group. There were some good ones, but
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
remember. I don't remember any of them. I one of them is my friend, but the other I don't remember any of them, to be honest.
Oh,
I just remember.
Shirley was in
Sure,
it.
yeah, Shirley's my friend. I still talk to her,
Oh, nice.
but beyond that,
Do you remember that gal Emma, the blonde girl, who?
the one with the Lakers tickets with
Yeah, who
Axel. Yeah,
Axel.
okay,
Yeah,
now I remember. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
she was a total smoke. And this is what pissed me off about that Cole kid again, is he was such a dickhead to everyone, but he would always like try and like sit with her at lunch and like just say all this ridiculous
He
flirty
thought he
shit.
was hot shit, man. He
I'm
thought he was such hot
like,
shit.
God, this fucking dude.
Oh my god, he thought he
They're
was.
married now, but yeah. I'm just,
No. I remember our boy Axel was like was talking about like Lakers season tickets, like he was gonna go with her dad or something. I was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
But I don't think he ever ended up going.
Yeah.
I remember our girl Daron.
Daron, yeah, I haven't talked to her since the 80s. Like there's some people I haven't seen in
Who else
forever.
was there? Who else was there? Wasn't there like a San Diego girl?
Um
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
I
I
don't know.
forget.
I think I don't know if any those are the three notable women that I can think of. You want to hear something heartbreaking though, is every year Christmas time, well, pre-Pandy, there would be that holiday party. And I remember I was shit-faced hammered at the 2019 party,
I
and
wasn't there.
I saw the, yeah, Alec once again jumped ship, Lincoln Riley, and Bobby Kelly or Brian Kelly. um, uh, and I saw her dancing with some tall dude.
Who, Emma?
Yeah, dancing with some tall dude who had nice
Oh
hair,
man.
and I
Did
just
you go and punch a guy?
I
Or try to
didn't.
punch him?
I think I just walked home with my head between my ankles. I
Well,
was sick.
I mean, to be honest, even if she was fucking dancing with a short guy, it's not like you were gonna do anything.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Well,
Uh,
but he was good. Yeah, he was a good looking dude, and I was just like,
were you trying to work the guy?
well, I wanted both. Like I said, I'm bi curious or
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, dude. I'm kind of rambling on training stuff. Do you have anything else? Do you have any stories?
We got a big week of NFL coming. Week 18. I don't think we talked about that. Just folks, letting you know, this is one of the worst betting weeks. Week 1 and week 18 are notorious for the worst betting weeks. Although if you look at my betting history, you'll probably say every week's a bad week for me. But yeah, week 18 is bad because a lot of these teams, they've lost their incentive. They're either eliminated from the playoffs or they're like locked, they have a locked playoff spot or whatever. So I know for a fact, I think the Packers are going to be sitting Rodgers this week for Jordan Love. So like, just, be careful. Don't bet everything on this week.
Mhm. Yeah. No, that's good advice. I had an incident happen to me recently. I don't know if you got time for like a quick
Yeah.
story thing, but
What's the incident?
well, this was like a week or two ago. It's just kind of a pet peeve thing. This might be cute for the fans. So I forget why this happened, but I was like out with some friends, and then uh, I remember I told the McDonald story where I witnessed the car accident in the
Yeah.
drive-through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a separate drive-through incident, but it was
Was it at McDonald's or where was the drive-thru
I
at?
think it was. I think it was. I was
Doing a lot of business at McDonald's, huh?
yeah, well
You
they're
you Big Mac guy?
I think I just got some nuggets when I was
No,
there.
still nuggets. Always
Yeah,
nuggets with you.
I'm getting
Always
deja
nuggets.
vu with the nuggets. But I got like so I was with my brother because he was back home and
Oh, by the way, I forgot. The Nets game got postponed to January 10th.
yeah, it's next Monday. Yeah,
Yeah. Are you going?
I think I'm gonna go.
You have to go.
Yeah, a fucking Monday game is shitty though. Like
When was the original? Thursday?
yeah, but I didn't have work the next day. Like now I do.
So, but I mean, it's the Nets and Kyrie and Harden and KD are
Yeah.
playing, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, hopefully. But yeah.
Yeah, too bad your brother's not here. Okay, anyways, you're at the McDonald's drive-through getting nugs.
Yeah, and they were so this was just the pet peeve I had is that they were insanely understaffed and I could kind of tell the line was not moving at all. I finally get up to the front and so I had ordered just some nuggets and then a drink.
No
And
fries?
I didn't get fries. So here's the thing, I didn't get fries.
Times must be tough.
Yeah, well, we need people to support the Patreon, but
Cameo, baby, business. Support Alex's Cameo.
I got to do more
Business,
cameos to
business though.
get this
The
bread
business
up.
version. Yeah.
And so I pull up and the lady, it's like this Mexican girl who's like our age and she's freaking out. It's probably maybe her first week or something. And she goes, it wasn't her first week. She's probably been there a while, but she's getting pissed and she's like, all right, nuggets and fries. And I just look at her and I go, no, I had nuggets and a drink. And she goes, and she just kind of like is looking around. She looks back at me again and goes, nuggets and fries. I'm like, no, I know what I ordered. Like you're like,
She's like, take the fries, dude.
well,
Like,
well, they would have charged me for it is the thing. And so I'm like, and so I'm like, no, that's not what I ordered, but I'll take it. And so there's another older skank who's also taking orders, and she's like, we'll just give you the free fries. I'm like, okay. Mexican lady looks back at me and just goes, wow, lucky you. Like thinking that I like lied about the order or something where I know what I got. She was just an idiot and didn't know. And then here's the other thing. She's so scrambled for time. And I hear her like moaning and grunting the whole time. Like while I'm sitting at the window, she's like, oh my God. She's like yelling at her coworkers and stuff. And then she's like getting mad at me. It's insane. And then she hands the order and goes, your card's in the bag. She put my credit card like at the bottom of the paper bag where all the food is. When have you ever seen that happen? When has anyone ever done that in the
You
history?
really ticked her off, huh, man? She's like this rich
Yeah,
white man getting free fries,
yeah,
coming in his
pulling up
Porsche.
in my my Aston, and she's like, "All right, well, this
Yeah,
guy
I could see that, man. You can turn a lot of people off with that car, especially in a McDonald's drive-through.
yeah,
Did you
but
tip her?
no, I didn't. I should have threw my drink back at her. Oh, and she got the drink wrong too. That was the other thing.
Oh, really? What drink did you get initially?
This is gonna. I got a diet cola and
Uh-huh.
she gave me like a Dr. Pepper or something. And I just went, fuck it, I'm going. This
Hey,
is
you know what, man? I'm with her. Dr. Pepper is better than Diet Coke. She's
Yeah, and I realized like she was probably stressed. I sound like a prick, but the fact that she's giving attitude back to me, I did a similar Chipotle rant recently on a pod where like some people were dicks while I was in there. It's like, yeah,
Dude,
I'm
maybe
not
it's just you. Maybe you're the dick.
I'm not
Maybe
the
you.
dude. I'm not the dude to yell. I'm the customer here, and like you like accept your $4 an hour job and be nice to me. Come on.
But I mean, I know types that when they go to the customer service industry, they become total douches. Is that you?
Yes.
You know, you go, you see like a waiter, you're like, hey, I dropped this. Fucking pick it up, prick.
Yeah.
Is that you? Is that you? You see someone in like a uniform, you just start like spitting in their direction or
Yeah, I'd say I'll say stuff like that, but I'm more like physically violent. But
okay, got
this was a drive-through, so I couldn't get my hands in
you
there.
couldn't get your hands on it. Yeah.
Couldn't do the
Okay, so this
strangle.
one, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Overall, it was so funny. This happened like a couple weeks ago, but I still remember it, and
It's been eating at you.
terrifying.
Have you been to that McDonald's again after that?
I haven't, which is funny because it's a couple blocks from my house, but I have not gone. It's
And
boycotted.
is it because this woman scarred you from
I think it's more so because of her race, but yeah, it's like also because of the scarring. Yeah,
got it.
yeah,
Well, until you said that, we had a good claim against McDonald's, but at this point,
yeah. Now I'm just a hurtful, hateful.
yeah, yeah, they might not want you back as a customer either.
No,
So
no.
yeah, put your business to somewhere else. Burger King. Burger King has good nugs and it's
BK,
cheaper too.
yeah. Wait,
By the
sir.
way, you get 10 nuggets at Burger King for $1.99. You know that?
Yeah, I've seen people talk about that before. Is the
But it's
quality?
shitty. It's really shitty. I don't get why McDonald's charges an arm and a leg for their nuggets though. Like, what's in the McDonald's nuggets versus Burger King's nuggets?
I don't know because I haven't tried BK. They're all shitty. It's not even real
But
chicken.
McDonald's one is so much more expensive. It's like $5, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the price is their way of tricking you that the quality is decent. I don't know.
Yeah, and Burger King is like, ours is shit. We accept ours is shit. We're
Yeah,
gonna sell it at a shit price.
yeah.
Huh.
There's like one Burger King in all of Portland probably. I
Fuck
don't know. I can't tell you the last time I've been there.
you, elitist fucks, huh? What?
Yeah,
You guys don't like the Whopper?
I wouldn't mind it. It sounds way better than frickin' Mexi over here serving me the wrong shit. Oh man. Dude, one day one of us is going to have a good career and someone's going to come back to these pods and just clip all this stuff. You won't
Yeah,
be in trouble at all. It'll just be me.
it's gonna be our boy Garrett.
It's going to be our boy Garrett who just, I if I ever wrong him, he's just going to clip one of these things and, end our whole lives.
He's gonna want free accounting advice from us for the rest of our lives.
Yeah,
Jokes on him. We've only worked in accounting for 2 years.
seriously. We got nothing to say.
Hey,
All right, dude.
wait!
Yeah,
Before we sign off,
yes.
can you give us a cameo update on Alex's cameo?
See, this is
Cousin
gonna be
Eddie's.
if we do this weekly, it's gonna be embarrassing. I'm still at 2 total, and that
No
was
new businesses.
no new business, and that was because it was Christmas time. Like now, I don't really have a reason to do them unless someone's birthday wish is for
Hold
me
on.
to
There's a
do
big
something.
holiday coming up, and this ties in well. MLK Day.
Yeah,
And by the way, folks, we're starting a whole thing for all our Big Four buddies to get MLK Day off because
Yes.
we're not going to stand for that bullshit. I know they're trying to give us a new holiday, Juneteenth off. We'll take that one, but we also want the original day, MLK Day off. This it's next Monday, right? Not this month, not next Monday, January 17th, right?
Yes.
So folks, we're gonna fight for that. We're gonna put up a petition. Can Jamie put that petition up?
He's gonna throw it up on the board here.
Okay, we're gonna put up a petition on change.org. We're gonna try to get some real change going on to get you guys a paid day off on MLK Day. How does that sound?
Sounds
folks,
good to me.
Folks, let's get those numbers going in, okay?
Yeah.
And hopefully Cousin Eddie's cameo could drum up because of MLK Day as well.
If Tim Ryan cares about black people, he will make the change.
I'm with you.
All right. Anything else? People have left comments even on my YouTube saying they like this pod, so I appreciate. We got to get them over to this channel somehow. I don't know why they haven't scurried over, but I'll promote more. I got to put this on Twitter and shit.
Dude, you're promoting merch, cameo, all this shit in our pod. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are. By the way, I want that Cousin Eddie merch. Is that coming in 2022?
It's going to be shirts, G-strings. We're going to have everything coming.
Okay, condoms?
We should, yeah.
Or you don't practice. You don't need that.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, butt plug. Everything you need we'll have ready.
Good. And I want it branded Cousin Eddie 503 or else I don't want it.
That sounds good to me. Yeah. I'll talk to the merch guy and work
Jamie?
Jamie should do some stuff too. Yeah, he's been slacking. But anything else, Alec? This was a fun one.
That's it for me, man. That's it for me.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Well, everyone stay safe. I know Omicron's killing everyone, and I'm on my 6th boost, but we're going to keep going. And
6th boost on your fake vaccine, right?
Yeah, keep climbing. All right. Sponsored by Pfizer. All right. Thanks, everyone.